5 weeks in Oz and just 7 days left. I'm now in the Northern Territory. This majestic state covers over 500,000 square miles, or 5 times the size of Britain. But it has a population that's smaller than Derby. Close to its southern border is the famous Uluru, or Ayers Rock, to us tourists. But I'll be starting my next adventure at the opposite end. Welcome to Darwin! It's 8,500 miles away from the UK, but you know what? I feel really at home here. Maybe it's because it's the capital of the Northern Territory. Oh, yeah. We all know how I love Summit Northern. Let's go and explore!
Yeah!
Not that way, this way. With a fabulous waterfront, a tropical climate, and brilliant botanical gardens, this city has loads to offer. But it's also close to the bush, which I'm itching to explore. So I'm meeting up with my own local guide, who knows the land like the back of her hand. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Really well. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Should we go and explore? Oh, thank you very much. Here we go. We're driving an hour and 40 minutes to Litchfield National Park. There's over 500 square miles to explore here, and you can enjoy from a helicopter ride or on foot through walking trails. But what I'm looking forward to is some bush-style fresco dining, all laid on by Tess. Well, I was until the weather forced a change of plan. Well, you know what they say. One stack in the van is worth two in the bush, or something.
Okay,
Here we
here we
are.
are.
Thank you very much. My
Very
goodness,
welcome.
that was a long drive, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Ooh. There's a parrot. I don't think I've ever seen one in sort of its own surroundings. You know, I never thought I'd get that. Oh, I never thought I'd get that excited about seeing a parrot. The Aboriginal tours here are completely owned and managed by indigenous locals. And Tessa's family have been here for generations.
Well, Aboriginal people are a sharing culture, and we have a very deep connection to our land, which is very, very important for us. And we feel that we do belong to this land that we're walking on now as we speak. So.
So it's a spiritual thing. Oh, gosh, look at that.
This is what you call a cathedral, and as you can see, it's very, very huge. And if you just come and have a feel of it, it's actually quite hard to feel.
Yeah.
Really hard as like a rock. And there are little tiny, small little termites that actually build this. And
So this is insects that built this?
yeah, they're actually related to cockroaches.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's a grass-feeding termite.
yeah.
The king and a queen inside the nest itself, and the queen probably lives around about 100 years.
Really?
Yeah. So if she dies, the whole nest inside of the mound actually dies, the actual termite.
So what is it actually made of?
Well, if they use their saliva and some of their feces, and they'll use the rock and the dirt around, and they'll just stick it up into the wall.
That's absolutely amazing how something out of something can look so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know how to put that into words.
Oh, me, same.
Well, those termites must have a lot of saliva and a lot of that other stuff, because they've built a whole city of it. Do you know what? It's a little bit eerie here. It just feels like a massive graveyard.
Yeah, it
And
does.
all these weird shapes that are everywhere. I mean, there's one over there, and it looks like there's a load of bodies in it.
And as you can see, there's hundreds of them that end.
Yeah.
And obviously hundreds over that end.
Gosh.
Amazing.
And what's even more amazing is how clever these termite skyscraper builders are.
They're facing north and south.
How do they know?
They would use the Earth's magnetic field because they're very intelligent like that.
Wow. And there's a good reason. All the mounds line up with the flat side facing away from the baking hot sun. I didn't know what we were coming to see today, but I am absolutely blown away by these termite mounds.
As big as my brain over there.
The weather here's starting to remind me of somewhere. Have you ever been to the UK?
No, I haven't.
No? Have you got any connections there?
Well, having said that, I do. My grandfather, who was born in Victoria, his name is Edmund Raymond Petherick. His father is born in the UK,
Yeah?
is in a place called Cornwall.
Cornwall!
Yeah.
So have you traced him back?
I would like to trace him back, and I would definitely love to visit that area one day. So.
Yeah, you should. I tell you what, there's a fantastic thing called the Cornish pasty,
Oh, okay.
and it's the best thing you'll ever taste in
Oh,
life.
my goodness.
Well, it's just pastry. I mean, I'm not saying I missed having lunch today or
Oh,
anything.
wow.
Seasoning.
Yep, yep.
Oh. It's my last day in Darwin, and after inspecting those tiny termites, I'm ready to see a bigger form of wildlife. And apparently, I've come to the right place. Now back home up north, we've got the Yorkshire Terrier and the Jack Russell that can give you a nasty little nip. In this Northern Territory, we've got a creature that can take your arm off and your leg and come back for seconds, and they're right here. Crocodiles have been a protected species in these parts since 1971. That means their population has shot up. But if you don't fancy coming face to face with them in the wild, you can always come here, to Australia's biggest reptile park. There's even a friendly guide called Charlotte who'll answer all your questions. So what's in here?
They're baby saltwater crocodiles.
How old are they?
They're about 2.5, 3 years old,
Really?
but they behave like teenagers.
Do they really? Do they not get up? They just
No,
lay
they
there all
just
day?
hang around, and they grow quite quickly.
Oh, really? So they, what is the lifespan?
They can live anything up to 100 to 120, we think. It's quite
Really?
hard to measure the age, so you would grow up to do 5 meters, 5.5 meters, so.
Wow. There's perfect between us, so I don't mind having a conversation with this crocodile. Feel more at home with this one, because it's a bit more retreating and it's not very fat, so it's obviously down the pecking order.
With crocodiles, they can jump up out the water. He can get to the end of his tail out the water if he wants to.
Really?
It's a natural behaviour. They start doing it about a week old, and they catch little bugs and birds and stuff. So,
So they can jump out the water?
yeah.
Oh, ooh.
So they hunt in the water, on the land, and in the air as well.
I've never seen a jumping crocodile before. Then again, I've never tried to feed one before. Is that too high for them?
No, they'll just twig that it's there for the feed.
Yeah?
So what they do is they focus on their prey and then go for it.
Alright. You think it's actually coming up the wire, don't you? This is great. It's weird because last time I had one of these in my hand, it was a fun fair, and it was a rubber duck, and they didn't eat what was on the end of it. And I did get a crocodile, but it was a stuffed one. Oh, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Right. Right. I never thought today would turn out me feeding teenage crocodiles. No table manners, these young'uns. I blame the parents. Talking of which, where are they?
We're going to go and say hello to our crocodiles, William and Kate.
William and Kate. Oh,
Yeah.
I love hanging out with royalty.
They're
Oh,
pretty
that's
special
cute.
crocodiles
Are
as
they?
well.
All
Yeah.
right. How big are they?
William's about 4.7 meters long, and Katie is nearly 3 meters long.
A good tip if you come on an excursion like this. Read the small print. I wish I had.
This is our cage of death. So we put you in
The
here.
cage, sorry, the what? The cage of death.
Yeah.
Yep, the cage of death. A giant perspex tank.
Jump up and in there, Jane.
That gets you right up close to the action. You know, I reckon there's something about this that feels familiar. What about you, 007? Bye, cruel world. Don't know about stirred, but I'm definitely shaking. If devils in the doubles. Kate behind me. I want wanted to meet Kate. Right. I'm going down. So this is Kate's hubby, William. Looks nothing like he does on telly. Wow. He's pretty cool now. Uh-oh. They didn't tell me I was going to see them. Oh my God. I'm told that huge crocs like this can live on just one meal a week. Don't come between him and his meal times, though. It's pretty scary, but unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is it. I can't believe it. Well, I never thought my audience with Kate and Wills would go as swimmingly as that. But all too quickly, it's over. That was awesome. I would not have missed that opportunity for the world. It was amazing to be that close to the crocodile and see it feeding and not on you. That is fantastic. My time in Darwin is at an end, but my journey will continue. I'll be going 1,000 miles east to Cairns, then almost 1,500 miles south to Melbourne.